What's going on? Road to Rolex episode 14 update for you. A little tiny bit about watches this week, not a whole lot of updates. And at the end, stick around. I'm going to go over some of the why behind this and what I'm doing of all this, some questions I've gotten along the way. So, jumping right in. Last week, or this week, I sold two watches, a Timex manual wind square bezel vintage watch that did not run at all. Sold it for 12, took home 9. That was part of a lot of watches that I believe was either 30 or 40 bucks for 5 watches. So doing all right. One that didn't even run at that price. The rest are listed higher. And one of the C-Mags, the manual wine vintage watches that I picked up for 35 at that Vintage Watch Expo in Ventura, sold it for 55, took home 45. So cool. But buy it now, yeah, you sell it for more, or hopefully, but also it might take forever. So that's why I like the auction. Even though I'm risking more, I'm getting fast flip overs, turnover, whatever.
Pull over! No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing.
So that's the update on the watches this week. Not a whole lot, other than I am for sure getting that Matthey Tissot in any day now, and I'm very excited. It is an automatic Matthey Tissot Matthey 3 date watch with a fluted bezel, white dial, possibly a gold watch. I'm really hoping this person had no idea what they had, because they said it would needed a battery and it's an automatic watch. So if they didn't know that, maybe they didn't know it was gold, and maybe it's worth a ton of money, which would be super sick. All right, that's it for watches. Like I said, short update this week, but I did want to jump into the why I'm doing this. Tell me why. And I'll keep this short as well. I'll try to make this week's video. But people have asked me, why are you doing this? What is this whole thing about? What's the point? I had a tattooer comment, hey man, maybe if you just focus on tattooing and tattooed more, you'd be able to buy the watch. And I was like, hey, what if I told you I can actually buy the watch now? This is just a hobby for me, and I'm enjoying and learning in the process, which is kind of the whole point. So that's it. I wanted to buy a watch. I will shamefully admit that originally, I can't believe I'm going to admit this. Originally, I wanted a Versace watch.
Brother,
It popped up on Marketplace, and I was like, that looks cool. And then I had some really great friends be like, don't buy that watch. Thank God I didn't. And I was like, what if instead I set a very high goal for myself? What's the most recognizable name brand watch out there? Rolex. What if I tried to get a Rolex? And did it through buying and selling watches. So that's how it was born, so that I could learn in the process, get a lot of watches in and out of my hands, and learn as I go, and make some fun content. It's not my normal stuff. I'm a tattooer, so what am I doing this stuff? Well, I'm enjoying it, and it's a hobby, and I want to share that with you. Hopefully motivate and show that if you have an idea, a business idea, a dream, a goal, anything at all, that you absolutely 100% should go for that goal. And you should make that goal a very high, difficult goal to reach, and you should pursue it with everything that you have. Because if you do that, I want to show that you have a very, very good chance of that happening. And amazing, crazy, wonderful, scary,
spooky, hilarious.
exciting things can happen to you in this process. You'll meet people that you never would have met otherwise. Be surprised by the universe in both positive and negative ways, but you'll be living and working towards something bigger. And I just want to show that that is possible, whatever the thing is. I don't doubt that at the end of this process, I will buy a Rolex. I just don't know how long it will take. Hopefully, working hard and learning from mistakes as I go will get me there quicker. But I don't doubt that it's going to happen. And so that's the why behind this. It might take me longer doing it this way. Long-winded, but hopefully a little shorter. I think we're right around 5 minutes, so that's good. Normally we're at 6 or 7 or 8. 6, 7. Okay, bye. Have a good week. Have a good everything. Bye.